to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the Liberty head coach before the game. He is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him. And he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So the Liberty Flames kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Rush is on him. Zings it complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And there you do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy? Or do they have to start doing something different, whether it's double teams, whatever they're looking to try to accomplish? So far, it's not a surprise. The offense won. Now, defensively, what's going to be my answer? Because I can't let that guy beat me for a full football.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So Liberty's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Makes it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running inside, it's Coleman. Finding some room. The 30, at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Flames.
exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Offense in a bunch formation. The RPO, it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Green. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bears are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Breaks attack. Got enough space. Touchdown Bears! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Give him 88 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. To the air, it's Henderson. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for space, it's Udo. Shows him the stiff arm. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Coleman. There's some room. He's all the way down the three. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Liberty!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down to the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes a man miss. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Udo. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off on the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Flames will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback keeps it. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go, ready. 1-18, ready to go.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a win.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Using the quick game. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. 10. Touchdown, Flames. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Missouri State offense. defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Keeps it on the bootleg. This time he's got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
To the air, it's Locklear. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it on the option. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Maybe some room here. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Flames. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
Ready to try the point after.
Okay. Can you hear me? I think
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You gotta stop turning the football over.
Now facing a third and long. Off play action. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some play.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Liberty! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Bear offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Green. They knock him down right there.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
To throw, it's Locklear. He's going to take off. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Right back to the well. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This offense has it with really good field position. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Cunningham. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. Trying to buy time. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, this guy's been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Across the 45. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the San Jose State Spartans. And it's USC trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Williams Stadium.
And the Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
The Flames head coach told me at the half, Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Black 14! Black 14! Go! Come get some!
The run inside. It's Udo. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the counter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Snagged in the middle, it's Person. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
It just feels too little too late for this defense. Where was those plays earlier in the game, right? I mean, they're trailing by a ton of points now, in large part because they have not been able to get pressure on the quarterback. And finally, here late, they come up with the sack. So that's a teachable moment. That's something this coaching staff is going to point back to when they watch the film to build on. But they needed more pass rush early in this game.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Let it go!
Quick release by the QB.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Great completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. Here's a little room there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. The give out of the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Keeps it on the option. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. Gives it on the option. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Henderson. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. He's got it way down the field. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the 1st down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The short hands, it's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive.
Touchdown, Flames! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the 2nd half looking a lot like the 1st half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just keeps moving. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, running back on the move. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Locklear. With the catch, it's Miller. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Green. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Tight end now in motion. The run from the shotgun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
Got a little grass. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again.
222 whiplash. 222 whiplash. Here we go. Set.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking downfield on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Flames will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 81, go, go.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. And they're able to get him down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
They're going to run it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Hauls it in. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Bears have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Udo. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him 1st time this season for the transfer. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Flames want to move quickly.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left up.
Might have a chance. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. And the Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 96, set to kick it off.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After run, now throw. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. The option, he'll keep it. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Liberty Flames and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
James Madison is considered one of the best group of six schools. They have been consistently in the conversation for the college football playoff and high-level winners. Now, they have a new head coach in Billy Napier. And while Napier didn't exactly get things turned around at Florida, there were many contributing factors. The players I spoke to always said said, Coach Napier is a good coach. We'll see if he's able to be consistent and keep that winning tradition alive at James Madison. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Running inside, it's Udo. Pushed his way ahead, really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Henderson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Udo. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Copeland. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So James Madison's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Arrington Maiden, a freshman prospect from Texas. Not a highly touted recruit, but what a job in camp to win the starting job here for the opener. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this, Jay. These players...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You talk about dialing up the perfect play against the bootleg. The cat blitz. They bring the corner right to where he's bootlegging. They force the sack. Nice call by the defense.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to pass, it's Henderson. Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Crosses the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Stepping to the right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Flames line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The play action fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Wide open downfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Right on the money. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Dukes! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he added the extra point. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Rushes on him. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
They've got to find a way to get this guy into a rhythm. Here we go, starting the game. He's 1 for 7. They've got to find some easy completions, 3-step drops, RPOs, swing passes to the running back, something to get this guy some confidence because he's not playing with any right now.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. Makes the catch, and he's free. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Dukes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. The lone back's got it. Could be an alley. He now has 53 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. The Dukes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Henderson. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Udo. Gain of right at 7 yards, second and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. It'll be third and long. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Flames send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he scores! Touchdown, James Madison.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw, it's Henderson. He'll pull it down and run. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Complete left side, Coleman. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, James Madison. The defense does the work itself with a